This is Dave. Dave is 22. Dave has $5. And what Dave does with that $5 every day for the rest of his life decides whether he's the guy at 65 with options or the guy at 65 with a plan to keep working a few more years. Same $5. Same Dave. Let's run his life. Okay, Dave, 22, first real job. $5 a day is $150 a month. That's nothing. That's a couple lunches. That's a subscription he forgot he has. And Dave doesn't invest it. Obviously, he's 22. Retirement is a rumor. He's got a car payment and a friend group and things to do. So let's be honest about where that $150 a month actually goes at 22. It goes to nothing. Not anything bad, not anything memorable. It just evaporates. Ask Dave at 30 what he bought with it, and he genuinely could not tell you where it went. 10 years pass. Dave is 32. If he'd invested that $5 a day starting at 22, he would have about $27,000. And here's the thing, 27 grand is not life-changing. Nobody's retiring. But that's not what he lost. What he lost is that those 10 years were the most valuable 10 years he will ever have, and he can't buy them back. Not later, not with a raise, not ever. Let me be straight with you before we keep going. I'm not about to tell you $5 a day makes you rich. It doesn't. Anyone telling you that is doing a magic trick with a calculator. What I'm going to do is run the real number, honestly, at every stage of Dave's life. Because the actual story here isn't small money becomes huge. It's when small money stops being able to save you. And that part, nobody talks about. Okay, Dave's 32 now, and this is where it gets interesting. Because at 32, Dave notices. He's got a friend who's been investing since college, and it comes up at a barbecue, and Dave goes home a little quiet. So Dave starts, $5 a day, $150 a month. And he runs it to 65. 33 years. He ends up with about $330,000. Now, 330 grand at 65. Is that rich? No. Is it the difference between I have choices and I have nothing? Completely. But watch what the 10-year delay actually cost. If Dave had started at 22, same $5, he'd have around $750,000. 10 years. 10 years of $5 is about $18,000 of Dave's actual money, and it cost him 400 grand. Takeaway 1. The money you put in barely matters. The years matter. Dave didn't lose $18,000. He lost the time that $18,000 was supposed to be sitting there working. But okay, Dave's 32 and he started, so he's fine, right? Well, life's about to happen. Dave's 42, and this is the part of the story that actually kills most people. Because Dave is doing well now. He got promoted. He's making real money. And here's what happens. Dave doesn't stop investing. That's not the trap. The trap is Dave never increases it. He's making twice what he made at 32, and he's still putting in $5 a day because the transfer's automatic, and it's been running for 10 years, and he never thinks about it, which was the whole point, and also the problem. Meanwhile, his life got more expensive in every other direction. Bigger place, nicer car, kid. The raise got absorbed, all of it. So here's the fix. And Dave actually does it at 42. He goes from $5 a day to 15, which on his new salary, he does not feel at all. And that one adjustment from 42 to 65 adds around $300,000 to his life. Takeaway 2. $5 a day is a starting line, not a strategy. When your income grows, the number has to grow with it. Otherwise, you're just a wealthier person with a 22-year-old savings plan. But now let's do the version of this story nobody wants to hear. Dave's 55, and in this version, he never started. He's here now. He's got maybe 10 years. And he does the thing everyone does at 55. He panics. So he starts investing $5 a day. At 55, 10 years. He ends up with about $28,000. 28 grand. And that's the whole point of this video, right there. Same $5, same discipline, same person. The only thing that changed is he had 10 years instead of 43. And 10 years is not enough time for compounding to do anything. It barely gets started. So Dave at 55 can't fix this with $5 a day. He'd need to put in like $800 a month to get anywhere near where $5 would have gotten him at 22. That's what start early actually means. It's not motivation. It's that small money only works when it has decades. After that, small money can't save you. Only big money can. And big money is a lot harder to find. Takeaway 3. $5 a day is a young person's superpower and an old person's consolation prize. The exact same action. Wildly different outcome. The only variable is when. Okay, let's finish Dave's life. Dave, 65. Let's do the version where he started at 22 and never touched it. About $750,000. And remember that question from earlier? Of that 750 grand, Dave personally deposited about 78,000 of it. Over 43 years. $5 at a time. 78,000. Everything else. The other 670,000. Dave did not earn that. He did not work for it. It grew while he was asleep, at work, on vacation, arguing about something dumb online. Dave's contribution was 10%. Time did 90. And that's it. That's the entire secret. You are not the engine. Time is the engine. You're just the guy who has to show up early enough to let it run. Okay, Dave's whole life in 20 seconds. At 22, $5 a day is invisible money that becomes 750 grand. At 32, it still works, but the 10-year delay cost him $400,000 for 18 grand of actual money. At 42, the mistake isn't stopping. It's never raising the number, while his income doubled. And at 55, $5 a day is $28,000 and a hard conversation. Same $5, every time. The only thing that ever changed was how much time it had. So here's your one thing. Not invest $5 a day. Figure out what year you're in. If you're Dave at 22, $5 is genuinely enough. Start today. It's the cheapest your future will ever be. If you're Dave at 42 with a raise you absorbed, go raise your number tonight. And if you're Dave at 55, $5 a day isn't your move anymore. You need a bigger one, and you need it now. Now I want to hear from you. Comment 2 things. What year of Dave's life are you in right now? And what's your actual number? $5 a day, 15, 0. Be honest.